In this lesson, I'd like to look at two different techniques known as hammer-ons and pull-offs. This is where we produce a note from the string without plucking it, and although they are separate techniques, they're often used together. Let's start with the hammer-on. As the name suggests, this is where we hammer the string onto the fretboard with the finger of our fretting hand. Let's try this by using our middle finger to hammer on at the 5th fret on the top string, like so. Once you have practiced this until you get a clear note, we'll try it with our other fingers. Try going from your 1st finger, then middle, then 3rd, and finally little finger, then back again, all at the 5th fret, like this. As you can see, I'm using my plucking hand 1st finger to mute the next string so that if I catch this one by mistake, you won't actually hear it. This time, let's try this with 2 notes, one plucked and one hammered on. Pluck the open top string, then hammer on at the 3rd fret with your 1st finger, like this. Once you are achieving 2 clear notes, then move on to using all your fingers as before. This is a great technique for improving the strength and agility in your fretting hand. When you're confident with the hammer-on, we'll move on to the pull-off. This is where we play a note by pulling the string to the side like this. As you can see, I'm plucking the string with what is normally my fretting hand. Let's try this using all our fingers, starting with the 1st, then middle, then 3rd, then 4th, and back again. When you are comfortable with doing this, we'll try this 2-note exercise. This time we'll pluck the string normally at the 3rd fret top string, then pull off with our fretting hand 1st finger to the open string, like so. This next exercise is to try this with all fingers of the fretting hand. 1st finger, open, middle finger, open, 3rd finger, open, and 4th finger, open. Please practice this until it becomes easy to do. When you have become confident with both hammer-ons and pull-offs, we can combine both techniques to create a much used sound in guitar music. For this exercise, keep your 1st finger holding down the top string at the 3rd fret, like so. Hammer on to the 5th fret of the top string with your 3rd finger, then pull off with the 3rd finger to the 3rd fret, and repeat. Hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, and so on. As you build up speed with this, you will find yourself performing what is called a trill, which sounds like this. Now obviously we can perform these techniques on other strings, so I'd like to show you an exercise which combines plucking, hammer-ons and pull-offs using all the strings. For this, we are going to use the A minor pentatonic scale, which you should know from previous lessons. For this exercise, we use hammer-ons to go up the scale and pull-offs to come back down the scale. Please note that I'll be using my 1st finger to play all the notes at the 5th fret. We start by plucking the bottom E string at the 5th fret, then hammering onto the 8th fret with our little finger, like so. Then pluck the 5th string at the 5th fret and hammer onto the 7th fret with 3rd finger. Pluck the 4th string at the 5th fret, then hammer onto the 7th fret with 3rd finger. Then pluck 3rd string 5th fret and hammer onto the 7th fret with 3rd finger. Then pluck 2nd string 5th fret and hammer onto the 8th fret with little finger. And lastly, Pluck the top E string at the 5th fret and hammer onto the 8th fret with your little finger. Now we reverse this. Make sure that you have your first finger holding down each string at the 5th fret before you pluck the note above. Pluck the top E string at the 8th fret using your little finger, then pull off to the 5th fret. Then pluck the 2nd string at the 8th fret and pull off to the 5th fret. Then pluck the 3rd string, 7th fret, using your 3rd finger and pull off to the 5th fret. Repeat this on the 4th and 5th strings like so. Then finish by plucking the bottom E string at the 8th fret using little finger and pull off to the 5th fret. Repeat all of this slowly to begin with, and as you gain more confidence, your speed and power will improve. These techniques will take some time to master, but please take the time to practice them over and over again, and try and make sure that you keep an even tempo and volume as you play them. Bye for now.